Hey there, beautiful Scorpio. Come on in, let's do your energy forecast looking at this upcoming week, shall we? Hi there, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitively, and we are currently looking at the week of April 16th through to the 23rd. So let's see what the cards have to say for you this week, Scorpio. So the first card I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck is all about that thread of energy that runs through everything this week. So no matter how the other cards sort of play out the week a little bit, this card here shows you the thread that's common throughout your entire week. Okay, let's see what we get for you, Scorpio. We have the Unfinished Symphony. All right, Scorpio, you got some unfinished business out there. You need to get to it, all right? Unfinished business is all those loose ends that we didn't go back and sort of tie up and finish off. This could be in relationships, it could be even in conversations or projects that we started and didn't finish. Time to go back and get the G done, Scorpio. All right, so the Unfinished Symphony is going to run through your entire week. So keep that in mind as things come up. Perhaps there's something connected to that is unfinished you need to revisit. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look at how that week unfolds for you. Once again, week of April 16th to the 23rd. And yeah, if you're liking and resonating with this reading, because it won't resonate with everyone, it's not meant to, it's a general reading, please do send me a little note in the chat below or a thumbs up or give me a couple hearts or something. Let me know that you're interacting with the page, would be absolutely wonderful. All right, let's break it down a little bit. The beginning of the week, we're setting intentions. Okay, Scorpio, set the intention at the beginning of your week that you are going to be doing what? Tying up the loose ends, right? Taking care of any of that unfinished business, taking care of the project. Listen, I get it. I'm one of those people that get something because, oh my God, I'd like to finish that, or I'd like to do that, and I buy those supplies and get, and there it sits, right? I have a yard and a home full of unfinished symphonies. And in fact, just this past week, I tied into decluttering all of that, cleaning up my yard, cleaning up my house. All of that stuck energy just gets us stuck, right? And I got tired of the stuck energy. So hauled in a big bin and we are doing a major yard cleanup. Keep in mind, my yard is 2 acres, right? I've got a few projects out there between hubby and I. Oh my goodness. So I would never want to sort of leave my idea of upcoming projects and fun to somebody else to clean up. If, you know, Lord forbid something happens to me tomorrow, that means I'm leaving it for my kids and my husband's to sort through my crap? No, I don't think that's fair. So I don't mind having 1 or 2 projects on the go, but 10 or 12 is a little bit ridiculous. And I just kind of want to encourage you, Scorpio, to set the intention this week to get that cleared up in your life. I'm not saying you got 2 acres of crap like I do, but whatever it is going on in your life that you need to finish up and tie up, please do so. Set that intention at the beginning of your week. And then look at the balancing act, right? It doesn't all have to be done at once. You don't want to sort of get into it and sort of spend 3 or 4 days sort of killing yourself trying to get rid of the projects that have been accumulating for several years, or taking care of some of the stuff that's on the back burner, like the conversations that need to take place, or just tying up loose ends in relationships and making sure there's clarity around that, whatever it may mean for you, Scorpio, right? So you want to make sure there's balance there. So do it in a measured, calm, responsive, non-reactive way is what I'm suggesting to you here. So don't just go out there willy-nilly, really give it some discernment, okay? And then we're wrapping up your week. Look at this. This is what all the hard work and effort is all about, Scorpio. You're undergoing a metamorphosis. Right now, everything might feel a little bit like caterpillar soup, right? That stage just before, you know, you turn into that butterfly. So if your life kind of feels like, and there is, I'd like to point out, a butterfly on that card. So if you're going through that caterpillar soup stage where nothing's making a lot of sense and there's a lot of drama in your life, a lot of challenges in your life, and it's leading to some angst and maybe some pain, please know that it's because you're in this soup situation, and you will soon be leaving that as you go through your metamorphosis. And you may well be feeling that at the end of your week. And in fact, I would suggest to you that because they set intentions, that was the advice, set intentions at the beginning of the week. So set the intention that you're going to go through this metamorphosis with ease and grace, right? You don't want the drama. You don't want the discord, right? So ease and grace is what you're going to set the intention of at the beginning of the week, keeping in mind that we're all talking about unfinished symphonies, right? So that grace and harmony means that you're not inviting the drama in, you're not getting caught up. So if you're looking at, say, providing some clarity around the ending of a relationship, let's say. And maybe it's that final conversation that needs to take place. Basically to say, don't waste your time sort of putting it off. If it needs to be done, and listen, we do not always get to have closure. I want you to understand that. If it's you seeking closure, we don't always get to have it, and we have to learn to move beyond that without it. But if you're the one that can provide the closure, please do so. That is just being the most beautiful soul that you can be when you're helping another human being through being a very mature spiritual being by giving them the closure that they need. Perhaps that's your unfinished symphony this week. You know what it is that I'm talking about. Keeping in mind, it is a generic reading, not going to resonate with everyone. If you'd like a more one-to-one reading, please look me up at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com. I do one-to-ones, I do group readings, I do corporate events and private events and all that other fun stuff. And if you would be so kind as to like, share, and subscribe. I forgot the last step there. Like, share, and subscribe. I would be ever so grateful. Thank you, beautiful souls, and we will see you back here next week. Blessed be.